I'm Ian Scher on Microsoft's campus, where the largest private hackathon in the world is happening right behind me as part of Microsoft's One Week that happens every year. It was started by Satya Nadella, the current CEO, as a way to inspire new innovation at Microsoft. Among the things that have come out of it are some interesting products like the Xbox Adaptive Controller for people with disabilities and dyslexia technology that is in a lot of Microsoft software these days. So let's take a look at what's inside.
We're all here to participate in a hackathon. We're in the Hackatron tent today, and we've decided to focus on the Xbox and how we could expand that platform to go through for therapeutics.
So what kind of therapeutics? Like, explain that to me.
So there's a lot of different therapeutics that people utilize. Some for autism, maybe some for a sports injury. I think a lot of people have had maybe an ankle injury where they've had to use a band, or a wrist injury where they've had to use a ball. All of those kind of can be boring, and for parents that may have to take their kids back and forth for autism visits, they don't actually do a lot of the exercises at home. And so when they're not doing those exercises, they're not getting the betterment of themselves in it. And so we're thinking about, could we make that Xbox enabled, those therapies? We're working on a little bit of a hardware hack to see if there would be maybe a glove that could fit for maybe a ball injury that could see and connect it up to some wires and connect it to the Xbox with the new adaptive controller, because it has the ability to have other plugs, so that then we could utilize a game for those activities.
So this is smart tattoos. So this is temporary tattoos that enable you to have capacitive touch. So you can control things in your environment from your skin or other surfaces via Bluetooth. So it's next generation wearables with fabrication processes that are easy enough for anyone to do.
And your goal with this hackathon is just to show all the different ways it can be used?
Yeah, essentially, I mean, we can't think of everything. So the goal was to come up with a fabrication process that would facilitate anybody in the company to play with it, whether they want to augment their controllers, prosthetics, for ability or for just wearability in general. So we're going to demo. So we've got an instrument on the arm that actually anyone can play their own instrument. So yeah. And you can also change the instrument. Yeah. So think of next generation bands or musicians, right? Or even dancers who want to, play music off their arms. Yeah. And then we also have other instantiations of being able to control things in your environment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I can just turn on the different lights.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So basically, via Bluetooth, we can send signals to anywhere. Right? So this kind of opens up the door, and this is why we're here today, so that we can get people to kind of play and experiment.
So that's a look at some of the projects happening under this big tent at this hackathon. If you want to learn more, you can go to CNET.com, or you can follow me on Twitter @IanScher. Meanwhile, I'm going to look at some more cool new stuff.